Hi guys, Scrap and Jenny from Close to My Heart. I have a project to share with you. Recently I gave Lydia, I Triple Dog Dare You on YouTube, a book that I made with using cardstock. And I made another one tonight to do this tutorial to show you how I made this book. So let's get started and I will show you the book itself. So here's some ribbon. It just opens up. I got this here. This is from Cassie. She's Cassie's Craft Spot on YouTube. She got it from me from the Scrapbooking Expo. So, but anyways, so here, this is the paper that I just got from Close to My Heart. This is the Florentine paper. So it basically is four pockets, and then inside the pockets is a tag. So I'm going to show you how I made this book, and then I'll just give you a quick overview of the book. Oops. There and there. So, and then that's the front, and then this is the back, and then there's the binding. So I wanted to show you how I made this. I'm going to make this not exact one, but, well, yeah, it's going to be exact, except for the front and these tabs, because you can cut out your own tabs. I use the Art Philosophy Cricut cartridge for these tabs here that are on the tags, so you can use any punch that you have. I didn't cut enough to do on the tutorial, but you'll get the basics of the book. So let's get started. What you will need is 2 sheets, and it doesn't matter which, just pick out your patterns of what papers you want to use. You'll need 2 sheets of cut at 4 by 6. Okay. Then you will need 3 sheets cut at 4 by 12. That's 3. And it's 4 by 12. Okay. And then what you're going to do, so we're going to start on the book. Let me take off my sticky notes. Okay. So what you're going to do with, I just noticed a pin stuck to my shirt. This is my glue pin. Okay, so what you're going to need is your scoreboard or your score pal or any kind of scoring. I use the Martha Stewart score pal. So you're going to take your 4 by 6 pieces of paper and you're going to score at 2 inches. Okay, that's for the 4 by 6. And then you're going to do the same thing for the other 4 by 6 at 2 inches. Then you're going to take one of the 4 by 12s. I'm sorry, I just realized I wasn't in camera. If you did miss this, it was 2 inches at on the 4 by 6s. Then the 4 by 12, you're going to score at on one of the pieces. You're going to score at 2 inches, 6 inches, and then 2 inches again on the other side. So 2 inches, then 6 inches, and then turn it around and do 2 inches. Oops, I just missed that one. Okay, so you're going to have 2, 6, 2. Okay, then the next piece you're going to do every 4 inches. So 4 inches. Since I have the score pal, it'll be 8 inches, but it'll be every 4. So you would do 4, and flip it over and do another 4. So you'll have 3 panels, 1, 2, 3, at 4 inches. Then you'll do the same to the other 4 by 12. Again, 4 inches. And I'll turn this one around this time. And then 4 inches again. Okay? So you're going to have 3 panels at 4 inches, 4 inches scoring. Okay, so that's all that you would need for scoring. Okay, now what you're going to do is you're going to grab the panel that has the 2 inches on each side, and then you have the 2 4x6s. Fold the score lines on the 4x6s. Okay, and I'm going to hold off on this the 2x2 piece, put that aside, and you're going to grab the other ones that are exactly the same. They have the two 4x4 score lines, the 4 and 4 score lines. And what you're going to do is you're going to add this on this side, okay? And then you're going to do the same to this on the opposite side. So you have one here and one here. And you're going to line it up so it's like that. Okay? So you're going to glue this down here. Okay, so I'll do that on camera. Find my ATG, which is underneath my mountain of stuff. Okay, so, and you want to use pretty good glue because this is your book and it's going to, it's got to stick together really good. So, and I'm going close to the edge as possible on the 2-inch area, and then I'm putting double glue in the center. Okay, so I'm grabbing this one piece that has the 4 and the 4, and I'm lining it up where I'm gluing it down this way. So it goes up like this. Okay. And I, of course, went over. Okay, let's try this again. You want to have it all the way up to the edge so you don't see the other paper anymore. Okay, so it'll be like that. And this is the other side. Okay, so then you do the same thing to the other one on the 2-inch side. Let's get 2 in there. Okay, and then you're going to do it to the other one and do the same thing. I hope you guys are seeing. Okay. Okay. All right. So now you're going to have 2 pieces that look like this. And you're going to have the flaps on this side. Okay, so now what you want to do is bring in the other one that had the 2-inch, then 2-inch, and then the 2 4s in the center. What you're going to do is you're going to glue it to this one. So you're going to glue this 2-inch down on this one. Okay, and then you're going to bring the other one on this side. And you're going to do the same thing for here. So you're going to glue this down onto this one. So let's do that. And I didn't get a good score line on this, so I want to find my bone folder. Okay, so now I'm going to glue this, and you want to make sure it's on the flap side. So where this one was faced up, you want to face this one on the same thing, where you can see the seams of each one. So you're going to put some glue on this edge here. So you fold that down. So now you have a seam here, and a seam here and here. Okay? Now what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to flip it over, and now you're going to fold your accordion. You're going to fold this part in, then back. So you're going to fold your accordion. So now you'll have, this is the back of the book, this is the front. So I'll show you that again. Here's your seams on this side and on this side. So what you're going to do is you're going to take this and you're going to flip it back over, so now you have no seams on this side, and you're going to start on this end, and you're going to fold it in and out, in and out, or up, all the way down, okay, like that. And then make sure that all of your folds are at the 4 inches. So you want to make sure everything lines up. Okay, so then if you flip the book over, you'll see that you have a 4-page book now. You'll have a cover on both sides and then the 4 pages in the center. I'll do that again. So this is the front. Flip it over. So this is the front. Flip it over, and then here's the seam. So here you're going to put glue here and here to make your pockets. And you want to go as close to the edge as possible. Okay. And close those, and then do the next one. So the side with the seam is where you want to glue the L shape. So you want to glue around the edge. Okay? And then you keep going all the way until you get to the back of the book. Okay? So now you got them all glued. You'll have a book. And you'll have 4 pockets. There's a pocket, a pocket, a pocket, and a pocket. Okay? Now for the covering, you need 2 pieces of 4x4 chipboard. And I'm going to use my quick drying glue. And you're going to glue it to the front of the green, or the front panel. Okay? Make sure it lines up to the 4 inches. Okay, and then you're going to do the same to the back. It's time for me to buy some new quick dry. I'm just about out. Okay. Put the back panel on. Okay. And I'm going to sit here and hold this for a little bit. I'll make sure that none of the glue leaks out around the edges, because it will stick to your pockets and you won't be able to open your book. So then what you're going to do is you're going to need 2 4x4 covers for your chipboard. Then your tags are going to be 4 tags at 3 by 3.5. And then your inner pages to cover your pages for the book, you're going to need either 8 of the same pattern or 4 and 4. And then 4 of one and 4 of another, or 8. You need 8 total, but it'll be 4. I'm doing 4 of each, of 2 different patterns. And what your sizes are going to be 3 by 3 3/4 by 3 3/4. So let's put these in the book since my binding is, or my panels are drying still. Okay. These are the ones that I picked. Okay. So then you're going to add your 3 3/4 by 3 3/4 pattern paper to the center pages of your book. Okay, and go to the next page. I'm gonna zoom through this so you guys don't have to watch me do this. Okay, so now I have all my pages covered. Okay, and you want to make sure you have all your pockets are still open because of the glue from the chipboard. Okay, so then what you're going to do is turn it sideways and you're going to run glue in the center. And then you're going to do the same for the other side. Okay, and just set your book up like that. And then you're going to grab a 24-inch piece of ribbon. I'm using this ribbon here. Fold it in half. Okay, and then pinch the one side, the end. So you have it like this. It's double. So pinch the one side. Lay it down on your table with your pinch side up, if it'll allow you. Okay, and what you're going to do is you're going to lay your book in the center of that ribbon. You're going to run your ribbon up on one side where you place that glue, and then here's the other side. See, here's my glue line right here. And just run it up that way. And just stick your ribbon down. Okay. Then you're going to grab your two 4x4 book covers. Okay. And I'm going to, this is the front of my book, and I want to use this on the front. So again, all the way to the edge to make sure you get all your glue, your front panels to stick on really well. And I'm going to put some extra in the middle. Just go through lines. Okay, and I want my flower down on the bottom here. Line it up on the chipboard and lay it down over the ribbon, like so. Okay, flip it over and do the same to the other side. The 4x4 square, cover the chipboard. And I want mine to line up with the front. Okay, there's my back cover. So now you still have the seam to cover up. So what you want to get is another piece of pattern paper, and I'm going to use this piece from the collection, or from our paper. This is the Florentine paper, and you're going to cut at 1 1/4 strip. Get out your score pail or score board and line it up, and you're gonna start at, so you have your 1 1/4 inch or score. You're gonna score at 1 inch, and then every line after that. I don't know what I can't speak right now. It's 4 o'clock in the morning. So you just keep scoring all the way down each line, all the way up to a quarter of an inch. So do a quarter of an inch on one side, and then the 1 inch on the other side, and then just score all the way down. So you basically have this. Can you see it's like, so you do every line, okay? And you just lay it, have your book closed and lay it right on top. And what I do is I try to line it up around the book. That's why I had all those score lines, because it's easier to move the paper around to have it line up evenly on each side. Can you see that? So it's even on this side and it's even on this side. And then all you're going to do is just push it down to have a seam. Make sure it's even on both sides. Okay, and then what I do is I use my quick dry glue. Nope. And you try to lay slippery fingers. Try to lay it over the seam again. And line it all up. And I'm not putting it high enough. And this piece was 1 1/4 by 4 inch. I'm not getting it all the way around like I want to. Okay. And just push it down all the way. So you have a nice seam. You can just put your tabs up on the top here, and you'll have 4 tags, and you'll come at 3 by 3.5, and you would just place them in your book. It will help if you have the right side where the pockets are. Yep. There, and then there. And I missed one. And there. So there is my book tutorial. Thanks for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed it. But there's my book. And here's my finished book. I think I might put family in the center here and give it to a friend. But I still have to finish the back of my tags. I still have to put the rest of my tabs on the back of them. I have to cut out some more on my Cricut. But that's it for today, guys. Thanks for watching. Please have a great afternoon, and comment down below and let me know what you think. If you have any questions with putting it together or anything, just send me a private message and I will be more than happy to help you figure out how to do it. So thanks for watching.